And let's talk about what that differently looks like. Because there are three ways that up leveling my self reflection practice has made my life much better. And I said 10 times much better, but it really is like unmeasurable because I'm just a different person. The fact that I'm able to do this right now, to tell you my story, to tell you about my brother doing drugs, this is the first time. This is the first time I've ever talked about this on video. There's just so much shame I've had around that. So much shame I had around my family dealing with that, about us being one of those families, you know? And then I married my husband, and his dad went through the same thing. So this is like me taking ownership of my story, and it can only happen because I've been willing to uplevel my self-reflection practice. I've been willing to see that nothing I've been through has ever been wasted, y'all. And the same is possible for you. The same is possible for you. So the three ways that I would say my life has gotten 100 to 1,000 times better because of my self reflection practice is the first one is more compassion with myself. And I'm getting really teary eyed because I was just reading one of my journals. It's actually right here. And this journal is from like 2014. This is 2014. This is one of the first journals I really dove deep in. And in this journal, I did an entry in 2015. And I was reading this entry the other day. And I want to share a part of it with you. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Here it is, the entry itself, and here is the date, 2015. I truly pray I become more kind, loving, forgiving, less judgmental, and more accepting of others. God has strengthened me so that I will treat others with the love, compassion, and mercy that you treat me with. This is what I was praying for back in 2015. And when I look at my life now, I am more kind. I am more gentle. I am more loving. I am less judgmental. I'm more compassionate. And that has made my life a much more better life to live. Because I don't take things as personally as I fucking used to. I don't show up with energy of needing to defend myself, needing to fight other people, to assert myself in spaces where I go. I am open, I am loving, I'm willing to let God co-create with me. And that wasn't always how I've been. And it's been because of this practice, y'all, that she's been able to do that shit. And this is why I'm putting you on game, because I know that some of you are on the fence about it. And I know how important it is to actually engage in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's only the first way. The second way that my life has gotten much better is that I'm more enthusiastic about my life. As successful and as iconic and as popping as I am, I haven't always felt enthusiastic about my life. I felt like at times my life was a bit of a burden because I am expected to be successful and I am expected to deliver on all these things and I am expected to help my family. I am expected to help my friends. I'm expected to show up in all these different ways. I'm expected to have my shit together. And at times that's exhausting. So I haven't always felt enthusiastic about it. You know what I'm saying? Haven't always enjoyed it. And because I've adopted this practice, because I've allowed myself to look at myself differently, I'm like mad enthusiastic about my life right now. Like, look at this YouTube channel I'm doing. This is the most fun I've had creating content in a platform, sharing my story in a long time. And it's because I'm allowing myself to just have fun with it. There's no attachment to metrics, there's no attachment to goals. It's about me telling my story and allowing that story to serve whoever is serving in this moment. That's a different way of showing up. And it's because I've been able to see myself and see how attached I become to needing to achieve, to be validated, to feel my ego get stroked with my accomplishments, that I see that it's important for me to serve and to serve in this way. So it has just made me much more joyful and enthusiastic about my life. You see it. The third thing it has done, it really has allowed me to be more loving and kind to others in their journey. You know, it really hurts to share this. Ugh, I'm getting like, one thing about me, I will cry in a video. It's not beneath me. And it's actually really empowering to do that because crying is a really important way of letting emotions flow through the body. And right now, these videos have been really healing for me because I'm allowing emotions that I haven't really allowed myself to feel to flow through my body. So there's gonna be some times I'm gonna be crying up in here. So just get used to that. If you don't like that, hit next. When I think about my brother and his journey and everything he must have gone through to put himself in a position that that's how he thought he could be liberated from it, from using drugs, to put himself in a position of what we saw as danger. Like he was going through a lot. He must have been going through a lot of stuff in order for him to make that decision. And I had never really considered that until after I began to look at myself differently, until after I began to love on myself, until after I began to listen to my inner voice, until after I began to be okay with where I was at. And it wasn't until that I began to consider what he was going through because I was so caught up on what I was going through and what I didn't like and how he was acting was impacting my life. And having chosen to level my self-reflection practice, I just see him with so much love now, so much compassion. And that doesn't mean that our relationship is 100% wherever we would like it to be. It does mean that we're closer though. And that can only be here because I choose to see myself honestly. And I choose to do it in a way that most people want to hide. That's how I know this shit works because I'm living it right now.